Hello, everybody, and welcome to Shortcuts spin-off episode. This is our episode focusing on drafting films that we think will be nominated and or win Oscars for the year 2023. The Oscars happening in 2024. This should be a fun time. Just some friendly competition between us. Be sure to check out our episodes of Shortcuts that are out now. That's fun. We're covering A24 this month, so be sure to check those out. But yeah, so Jack, you want to load up whatever we've got for the draft board, and maybe I should probably quick run down what the actual point standings are going to be real quick. So basically how this is going to go, you're going to get points. We're going to get points. We're all going to draft. And it's going to be a snake draft style, I believe, correct, Jack?
Yes.
It's going to be a snake draft style. We're all going to draft. And ultimately, we're going to get points for films being nominated. We're also going to get points for films winning. I believe, are we going to allow trades and things down the line? We probably won't be actively announcing the trades, but if we decide we want trades.
Yeah, I don't mind that idea.
Sure.
I don't mind that at all.
Yeah, sure. So behind the scenes, we'll be doing trades just like an actual draft. So the points breakdown for this is as follows. For Best Picture, the coup de grace, the biggest award, 5 points if a film you draft gets a nomination, 10 points if a film you draft wins. Acting, directing, and writing awards, so Best Screenplay Awards, Supporting Actor, Supporting Actress, yada, yada, yada. 3 points if the film gets nominated, 5 points if it wins. And then everything else, 1 point if it gets a nomination, 3 if it gets a win. And we are not counting documentary, feature, any of the short categories. And also, if they decide again to do like an Oscars cheer moment or some other BS like that, we wouldn't count that.
Zack Snyder's Justice League again.
Yeah, no.
Every year.
Yeah, Zack Snyder's Justice League again. What was that Johnny Depp film that people got nominated?
Like Mordecai or something?
No, Mordecai was that one with Gwyneth Paltrow, but it started with an M. Yeah. Anyway, not important. So, Jack, do you want to pull up that sweet draft board?
Well, I think first we should decide the draft order. Where did the wheel go? That wheel doesn't exist. Oh wow!
What the heck?
I don't know what's going on with that wheel. I'm just gonna reload this. And
okay.
We'll do that.
All right.
It would have said I was first. We can just start there.
Okay. All right, you're priming it?
Yeah.
Oh, is this a prime? Oh, okay. I'm going to be bad if it's me. Oh. It's not me. Okay.
All right. First pick.
And this is, I assume this person gets to choose the draft.
Yeah. All right, Jack won. Congratulations.
Jack, correct me if I'm wrong. You get to choose the draft or like your draft position, correct?
Yes.
So if you wanted to go fourth, you wanted to go first. Okay, sounds good.
I will go first.
Okay.
Okay, this is for who gets to pick where they go second. I'm just going to put, whoa, that's not what I meant to do. There we go.
Okay.
Matthew, would you like to go second, third, or fourth?
I'll go. I feel like it doesn't really matter once the first one is picked off the board. So I'll go third.
All right, third it is. And I'll spin that shit one more time. Spence, you get third pick. Would you like to go second or fourth?
I'll go second.
All right.
I'm totally okay going fourth because it's a snake draft, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. No, I'm totally fine with this.
All right, so let me just stop sharing that screen and start sharing a new one. Here's the draft sheet, and we're good. All right. Cool. So I guess with my first pick, if we're just good to start, I'll be going with Oppenheimer.
What a surprise!
Oh no, my first draft pick, the travesty.
Spence,
Yeah.
you're on the clock.
What the fuck? We should talk about it at least.
Okay,
Like,
fine. Oppenheimer, probably gonna win picture, probably gonna win director, could win actor, but you know that's still up in the air. And supporting actor is almost locked, I guess. What? No, this movie's brilliant.
Yeah, I like this movie. This is probably the correct first pick. I'm gonna say though, you know, whatever's picture front runner at this point in the year isn't always what wins picture, you know, later down the line. We'll see what happens. You know, we'll see. We'll see.
I do. So before I get to my pick, because I don't know what I'm gonna do. Alex, you're absolutely right. I know Jack's brain. He's wrong. Also, hello Doc, hello Bar, Jack, do your job. Okay, so
that's what I'm doing.
I think Boatman is incorrect in the fact that like Oscar nominations come out tomorrow or like next week. I don't think we'll be like I don't think we're mid shakeup. I think that this is pretty locked. However, if there is any film to take Best Picture away from Oppenheimer, there's also guaranteed to win other categories so far. I'm gonna bet on The Holdovers.
All right.
I think that it has a lot of really great above the line potential, and while other films that they could have drafted have more below the line nominations, I think I'm going to get more points with the above the line possibilities here, as well as again my fucking camera froze. I'll reset that later. I think that it has a real good shot at winning picture, a real good shot at winning actor, and a guaranteed supporting actors win. So I think it's good points.
No, you're absolutely right. Those are
That's
points.
the most locked acting category. So
It's the only
would
one that's
agree with
close to a lock.
it's the
Actress, maybe.
I would say RDJ is also like,
RDJ is pretty close to a lock.
yeah.
I will say this would have been my first pick if I would have gotten it. The Holdovers. Not only is this my favorite movie of the year, but this is again also just. I think your logic is very correct.
Yeah, and Paul Giamatti could very well win Best Actor.
I hope he
think
does.
that-
It'd be a fucking
I
amazing
think that's a
time.
real possibility we're looking at here, and if he does, hell yeah, I would
That's
love
true.
that.
That
The
is awesome.
only knock is that it might miss director, which I'm not
True.
banking on, but it's definitely a possibility.
Mhm.
Also, I will be back.
Okay. All right. With that, Matthew, you are now on the clock.
Okay, I'm gonna pick this. I mean, it's a 50-50 between who wins lead actress, but I'm gonna go with Poor Things.
Dang it! Oh, frick.
I think, yeah,
Poor
I mean,
Things.
it has a really good chance of getting lead actress, and I feel like it's gonna get a lot of nominations, like picture, director, screenplay, supporting actor. Like it's gonna get a lot of those nominations. I think.
Yeah, and a lot of technicals too.
Mhm.
So I think that's an excellent choice. I'm gonna quickly.
It's a great choice.
Dang it!
It was my next choice. My top three choices are gone. I take back what I said about being happy about being in the fourth place position. I'm now very deeply sad. It's my pick, isn't it? I'm on the frickin' clock right now. Okay.
Yes.
I'm just gonna do the thing. I'm gonna take Killers of the Flower Moon. It's a moon that's killers. It's a flower. But no, like Matthew says, Lily Gladstone's probably the second runner for Best Supporting Actress. I think it's definitely going to get picked. Like it's going to clean up nomination time. I don't know how many wins it's going to get. Is like the bigger thing, and since wins are valued more than not, that's the worry. But it's still in there. So the original screenplay, I'm trying to think, are there any? Yeah, no, I think I got to do this now. Yeah, I think the only bigger point where I can still feasibly get a win at this point, because supporting actress is locked. That's going to the holdovers. Supporting actor, probably definitely going to RDJ for Oppenheimer. Actress, I picked the two top. Actor, there's one in there, but I think the two top are gone. Director, it's Nolan. Picture, probably going to be either Oppenheimer or holdovers. Adapted screenplay is the only one that's still up in the air. Oppenheimer could get it. Killers could get it. But I'm going to get the 2/3 shot. I'm going to take Barbie.
Valid. I'm honestly kind of surprised it lasted this long.
It's getting nominated a lot, but I feel like it will, it's the wins that it gets are the technical wins.
Yeah, it's going to get technical wins. And then, again, I think the place it has a shot to win is adapted screenplay.
Yeah.
Which is why I picked it.
I'm not sure what you are referring to, but I guess we'll get there. Matthew, you are on the clock.
Okay. I think I will be picking Maestro.
Yeah, that's what I was between.
Yeah. I mean, it's in for picture. I think it probably has a few, maybe makeup and hairstyle. I don't know for sure, but
it's probably getting an actor nomination.
Yeah, it's getting an acting nomination, getting a lot of those screenplay as well. So,
yeah. With the backlash that's coming towards this movie, I was a little hesitant to take it. So I'm glad it was off the board before it got back to me. But I'm not sure how that'll affect its nominations or Oscar chances. So
I think that there are two movies this year that are going to get a few more nominations than we expect, but still go home empty-handed. One is Maestro, and the other one, which I think is going to get the most nominations of the movies left that we have not drafted yet. It's going to pull a repeat from the original movie. I think that The Color Purple is going to get a fuck ton of noms. Absolutely no love for wins. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know how it's going to go, but I think that a majority of the below the lines is probably if it's not in, it's the six. It has a song nomination. It has a chance at supporting actress. Maybe
I don't know if
shot supporting actor.
Fair. But I'm not sure that it has much of a chance at a song nomination because two of those are Barbie, and then Diane Warren is going to get in for Flamin' Hot because it's Diane Warren. But I don't know if it can take any of the remaining two spots. So
it has one that has pretty good odds.
Fair. That's fair. I haven't really been paying much attention to The Color Purple. It's fallen off the radar quite a bit recently. I am at a loss as to what to go for now. Concert Scene Maestro is kind of bad. Oh, I haven't seen Maestro.
It's kind of bad. It's good, but it's also kind of bad.
I've heard nothing but incredible things about that scene. I haven't seen the movie yet, but wow, that's a little surprising to me. Okay, then. Okay, I think I'm going to go. I'm on the clock. For my next pick, I'm going to go with Anatomy of a Fall. I think it's going to get into screenplay, I think, probably to actress. It's got a really good shot at picture. I should probably finish typing that out.
The picture nom, yeah.
Yeah, for a nomination, not a win. There's no chance in hell it's winning. But I think it has a good shot at quite a few above the line nominations, and I could see it getting into editing. So yeah, I feel good about that pick. How do y'all feel?
It wasn't my next pick, but it's definitely pretty high
on
my upcoming ones. It's my second favorite movie of the year. I think it's absolutely incredible. I wish Sandra Huller was getting more buzz, possibly winning actress. She's fucking phenomenal. Supporting actress should get a nomination, but I think this is still a pretty good pick because even yes, it's gonna get in picture. You get an actress nom. You get I think there's a couple of Below the Lines is also nominated for. However, it is not eligible for international feature, which is where this movie's going to lose points.
That's the kicker. And honestly, I could have taken it next, but
It doesn't matter. You get back to back.
yeah, it doesn't matter. But you know what? With my next pick, I'm gonna go with the other international film that's getting a lot of attention. I'm going with The Zone of Interest.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. I was hoping you wouldn't do that.
I was just looking at the odds on Gold Derby for every category, and it's getting a lot of love in the technicals as well as above the line categories. So I can see this getting me a lot of points for in just technical nomination points. So I like this. I like this pick. I was debating whether to take that or something else, but I won't say what just in case it comes back around somehow.
Yeah, this is pretty good. I think that you also have you're also guaranteed basically to win.
International feature.
Yeah, so you have 5 points and you got another 5 for a picture nom. It might also it should get in for sound. I don't know how much else.
Maybe
it's
score.
in,
Could
yeah,
get score.
by the third round, this is still like a pretty good like overall points wise pick.
Yeah.
I fucking agree, Doc. I think his name
Nom
is
to the dog.
Messi.
Yes.
Messi is fucking amazing in one scene. It should get an honorary Oscar because I think for the artist, I think that dog got an honorary Oscar or something. Give one to Messi.
That did not happen. Just for
Wasn't there
the
some,
record.
wasn't there
Just
some
for the record,
animal that
that
got an
didn't
honorary
happen.
Oscar?
The dog from the artist did not win it.
I thought one.
It did not happen. You were just making things up.
No, I'm looking this shit up. Give me a minute. I'm gonna find some kind of honorary Oscar. Am I on the clock?
You are on the clock.
Yes, you're on the clock. You don't get
You're stalling.
Okay. I'm going to pick the last film that's getting a Best Picture nomination. It's also almost guaranteed to get an actor nom. I am fucking hoping it's in for supporting actor so much because American Fiction is really fucking good. Jeffrey
is.
Wright is really fucking good. Sterling K. Brown is fucking great. So you get a screenplay nomination, and I'm hoping it's an editing nom. I don't think it will, but this movie just works on so many levels, and I want it to get more than it does. I don't know what of our picks is gonna get like more love than we think come nomination morning. I think my whole column are the ones where we're gonna be like underestimating what they do, and I'm hoping that puts me to the win.
Fair. That dog was named Christopher Plummer and won supporting actor. Yeah. Matthew, you are on the clock.
Ooh. Okay, I'll go with Past Lives. I think it's getting into picture, but it has a shot at getting into actors. I wish. I don't think it's super high, but there's a good shot that Greta Lee gets a nomination, and I think it's it's a pretty high front runner for winning original screenplay with the whole. And there's like a lot of competition, but I think Past Lives is currently a front runner. So
Fair. Yeah, no, this movie broke me. I was definitely considering taking it in round 4 if no one took it. That wasn't the one I was alluding to earlier. The one I was alluding to earlier was American Fiction. But I was definitely considering taking Past Lives in round 4. It's a fantastic movie. I hope it gets the love it deserves at the Oscars this year. Yeah, Greta Lee deserves the nomination, if not the win.
Okay.
I didn't even write this down. I think that we're overestimating it. I would love Greta Lee to get in. It getting a screenplay nomination, I think, is all that it has. It might get into picture. I think it's a long shot at this point. I think there's better picks. There's more guaranteed wins than this. Also, I disagree. I don't understand this opinion. But when maybe you've seen it, maybe you disagree with me. I would call it feel good. It's definitely not like painful. but it's not. I don't know, I feel like it's a weird adjective to use for it.
No, I'd agree. I wouldn't necessarily say that movie left me with warm and fuzzies. But yeah, is it me now?
Yes, you are on the clock.
This is not going well for me. You guys are all, with the exception of Spence, you guys have all drafted correctly. Like you have all. No, I'm sorry. The color purple you should have waited to take. Like that's the one choice that's like, I think you could have. You definitely, because Jack, correct me if I'm wrong. You weren't taking that next round, even if Spence did take
That's
it.
fair. It's on my personal list. It has the most nominations that no one has picked yet. That's what I was thinking.
Guess what? You're not a member of the Academy.
No,
I'm gonna go.
Make fucking gold derby, twink.
Color purple gets 4 noms top.
At this point now, I'm just gonna kind of try to go for acting, maybe hoping that this movie also maybe shows up in a screenplay. Who knows? I'm gonna say May December.
Yeah,
I think it's the smartest pick here. I feel like May December. If we had like an automatic draft pick, that would be it. And at this point now, a lot of the locks are gone.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the top 5 for director is gone. The top 5 for actress is gone. The top 5 for actor is gone. So you know what I'm gonna do?
you can take Naiad. You know,
I could
absolutely
do
exist.
but that's not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go for something. I'm gonna try to get a win in a lower level category, but it'll still be a win. And I'm between two.
Yeah.
I'm gonna because it's projected to get a nomination for score. I'm gonna go Across the Spider-Verse here.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna pick next.
That
So
makes-
absolutely the correct choice.
Yeah, no, that's the correct choice. It's projected to get a nomination for score. It should. It honestly, depending on the day you ask me, I could say it's. I think it should win. It's between that and Oppenheimer, but no, the score for that movie is incredible. It's probably going to get a VFX nom. It's probably getting. It's probably winning animated feature. So you've got some really good points on the board there. Matthew. Go ahead.
This is my next draft pick. I was gunning for it. I think it also has a chance at getting a. It also is short. It's not shortlisted. It has pretty good odds for visual effects and sound.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane. If this gets like 3 or 4 noms, like that's a big win for this movie, and I wouldn't be shocked if it gets in there.
That's true.
Fair. That it should be in for sound. It absolutely should be. You are on the clock, Matthew.
Okay. I'm between two, but I'm more confident that this gets in for anything. So I'm gonna go with Rustin.
All right.
This at least I feel pretty good about an actor nom, and then it's definitely getting nominated for Son. So I feel like Son. There's not a huge list of songs besides. Everyone knows one song is guaranteed to get in is "Flamin' Hot."
Yeah.
I think Song basically has like 3 guaranteed nominations. And that I think the 2 Barbie songs are getting in, and then they're gonna nominate Diane Warren again because that's what they frickin' do all the time. So no, I think it's not a bad choice.
Not a bad choice at all. Spence,
Hello.
you are on the clock.
All right. I'm gonna do a quick read through to make sure I'm not missing any real winners here. There's one category that we have not fucking touched that I could try and bank on an upset. But I think there's a category which I could still win that still might also get a original score nomination. Yeah, I have to be anti-Boatman for a second, and I'm gonna pick Boy and the Heron.
Damn it.
I think he has a real good chance at winning animated feature and a score nomination, which Sho Hisashi fucking deserves it. This man has been waiting for fucking years. Give it to him, Academy.
You fucker.
I've still got
That was my pick.
Movies. I've got 4 movies up on my list. You can do whatever you want.
That was my next pick. All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to go with something I think isn't going to win a single Oscar, but from what I've seen on Gold Derby, has a chance at quite a few technical nominations, probably in costume design, production, sound, just some below the line love that it could get. I'm going to go with Napoleon. I had high hopes for this movie when I went to see it. I was hoping this would be Ridley Scott's, like, after they ignored him for The Last Duel, I was hoping they would show him some love for this movie. Unfortunately, the movie just was not at that level. I still had a really good time with it, and I think it has a good shot at some below the line love. And for my next pick, screw it, I can go for 2 acting nominations and hope Nyad shows up.
Yeah.
I think it's probably getting nominated somewhere.
I could see it getting
At least one acting.
prize supporting actress or actress nomination, kicking out someone we thought was getting in.
The only people who have seen that movie, I'm confident, are people over the age of 50. If you claim to have seen it and you're younger, you don't exist. I'm sorry.
That's fair. That's fair. I haven't seen
Here's
it
the
yet.
thing, I totally believe that Payson Johnson has watched that movie.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Is he just?
He is the exception.
He's a 60-year-old skinwalker in the body of a 25-year-old Italian.
I'm the 60-year-old skinwalker, not
You're the 90-year-old skinwalker.
fair enough. But Payson does not act like a 60-year-old. If we're being honest, Payson acts like a child who has, like, taped on a wig and, like, a beard and like a child doing a Charlie Manson cosplay.
Payson
And
is
is trying to
Vincent
get, 3 tickets for an R-rated movie, and he would like to buy an alcohol, please.
Payson is Vincent Adultman at Woodstock.
Yes. Yes. He's Vincent Adultman if he wrote Helter Skelter.
Oh, gee.
Okay, so I have my last pick. I'm between 2.
Payson is a Penny Marshall movie incarnate.
I don't know what that means, but it's a funny sentence. I feel weird not throwing my hat in the ring for an international film because there's one that looks like it could get 2 noms, but I feel like one is a bigger gamble that might get an above the line nomination, which I feel like I want to take the shot on.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll go for Ferrari. I think there's a decent shot to get some for supporting actress, and I think a lot of the technicals, it's not shut out in. It's a movie that I don't think will perform come nomination. It'll either overperform or underperform. No matter what, this is a risk.
Fair. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm pretty sure Penelope Cruz got nominated at SAG.
She's like the 6th for supporting
not
actress.
a bad pick. That's not a bad pick. It's just it could really backfire on you.
The problem is, I think that's the supporting actress is the only category that I think only truly has one obvious in or 2. Because I think Randolph is winning 100% and Blunt is in. After that, anything can fucking happen. It's been the most tumultuous category. Even though Gold Derby has it getting in for Danielle Brooks getting in for Color Purple, I don't know if that's gonna fucking happen because it could underperform. And then It's like you have Jodie Foster, you have Julianne Moore, Penelope Cruz, you have America Ferrera, who have all done really good in different fucking areas. And the next one down is Sandra Huller in Zone of Interest. Like, I've never heard that fucking name, but she's still like the 7th most likely. It's an insane category.
Yeah. This is true.
And Rosamund Pike for Saltburn is 66-1. Give it to me,
No one's
Academy.
taking Saltburn.
Come on.
Matthew, your pick.
Because
yeah.
my next pick is going to be Society of the Snow because I know it'll get nominated somewhere. And
Yeah.
there's nothing else that's like really big. This will at least get me some points with a few nominations.
Fair
That
enough.
was the other one I was looking at too. Because I think it has makeup as well.
Yeah, or sound or something like that. I
Yeah.
think.
It's one more point. That's all that matters.
Look, I could try to make a play for a small point, right? I could do that.
You could.
I'd go for like an international feature.
Pick Minamata.
I could try to go for like a makeup, a costume design. I'm not doing that.
Oh,
I'm going to make a big play. I'm going to make a play. Probably could end up not paying off. Probably won't pay off. But if it does pay off, it'll pay off big. Air.
Okay, Ko.
A shoe
I
is
had it
just
pulled up.
a shoe until my son steps into it.
I knew immediately what you were going for. I had this pulled up right as you were saying that.
yep. That's fair. I should have seen that coming. Yeah. Fair. It could. Here's the thing. That could either go really well for you or terribly.
I mean, at the end of the day, here's the thing. I'm costing myself 1 point, basically. Right? Like I'm risking I'm losing 1 point for the sake of potentially getting 3 to 9 points. So I think because it's on the outside scale for picture, it's on the outside scale for original screenplay. There's a world where it maybe gets in for editing. Who knows? Maybe there's a giant, shocking Viola Davis nomination because people love her. You never know. Just you got to take the big shots. You got to look over there and say, I want to invest all of our basketball shoe department money into Michael Jordan in the same way that Sonny makes his big shot. I'm making my big shot. Air.
Fair. You know what? That's a good pick. I'll take. I'll give you that. That's a pick. Sorry, that's a pick that could be good.
Yeah, and it could be bad, but might as well take a big shot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that does it for the draft. So we'll go through our teams here or our drafts here. So I took Oppenheimer, Anatomy of a Fall, The Zone of Interest, Napoleon, and Naiad. Adelaide Spence, The Holdovers, The Color Purple, American Fiction, Boy and the Heron, and Ferrari. Matthew, Poor Things, Maestro, Past Lives, Rustin, Society of the Snow, and Caleb Boatman with Killers of the Flower Moon, Barbie, May, December, Across the Spider-Verse, and Air. Who do y'all think has the best team? Who do you think is finishing last? And, what do y'all think are getting nominated tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next week, whenever the
I think it's
23rd
on the
is?
23rd, so a week from today.
Yeah.
So we're going to be waking up in a week at like 6 a.m. to fucking lose our minds at whatever happens.
Yeah.
You know what? I'd be down to
We've
do a
done
streak
that for the
that'd
past
be
like
fun.
3 years.
Yeah,
We're just
I mean,
all sick fucks like that.
Yeah,
So I'm curious.
we're all idiots, but you know what? It's fun.
what time do they start it?
It's like hey, Jack and check. Doc, I'm curious who your pick was. If any of y'all in the chat thought that we just like missed a big one, let us know. I was considering getting Guardians or the Creator to like lock down visual effects.
I don't know. Yeah. I just wasn't confident in the winner for visual effects.
Yeah. I would have picked Guardians over Ferrari if it was in for makeup. But for some fucking reason it wasn't on the short list, which is ridiculous.
I think Doc is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you're getting nomination points, but Oppenheimer's just sweeping. So.
I will compliment Jack a little bit. I think Jack, besides just obviously getting Oppenheimer, he drafted correctly, like for the rest of the way down. I think Napoleon was his biggest risk, but at the end of the day, I wouldn't necessarily tell him to take Ferrari Society of the Snow or Air over Napoleon. So I think he made the right moves all the way down.
I
do
I
think
do-
Napoleon gets 0 nominations.
Oh,
think
and
it's like
that's fair.
That's
I
my
think
prediction.
this is a good pick. However, like the only reason that Paul Mescal got in last year was because I think he was like one of the 5 for the Globe drama, and then just squeaked in on SAG, and the BFAs. BFA.
And last year was a much weaker actor class than this year's
Yeah.
one. This year, like the actor class is brutal. Like we're talking, like we didn't have like a DiCaprio that maybe wasn't going to.
DiCaprio might miss.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Probably.
There wasn't a DiCaprio. We weren't talking about DiCaprio could miss. Like Mescal didn't take out a DiCaprio. I don't remember who Mescal took out, but it wasn't him.
Mhm.
Let me see.
Why
what I-
is this time proving so difficult to find?
From what I found, 8:30 EST. Oh wait, no, that's the 2023 one. Well, it might still be the same.
It probably will
We'll
still
probably
be
know
the
more
same.
when it comes like closer.
Yeah. Well, fair enough. We'll be up whatever time it is to watch Oscar nomination morning again, and we'll tally up our points afterwards, see who's in the lead. I guess, yeah. Oh, Mescal took out Cruz. That's right, he did. I missed
Was
that.
Cruz really like
Cruz
getting
wasn't-
actual
Cruz was
nomination?
I mean, he was getting buzz, but that's because. Well, here's the thing. I don't know. It got an adapted screenplay nomination that it really shouldn't have, and I don't get it. But you know, he
He
very well
got the
could.
Critics' Choice nom, so like that's fair. He didn't get the Golden Globes nom. That was so basically like, yeah, basically it's. Yeah, there was just really not very much competition for Mescal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, he deserves the nomination. He's incredible in After Sun.
I think last
It's
year
good.
was one of the years where it was like after year 6 or 7, it immediately dropped to 100 to 1. So there's only so many real contenders. Like Bill Nye was a lock. That's how
Yeah.
fucking weak that year was.
That's the thing. In a normal year, Bill Nye would be like the 5 that squeaked in, and he was a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And
We good?
we good.
We
Yeah,
good.
we'll keep y'all posted, I guess.
Hey, oh yeah, this is because of the Shortcuts podcast. Watch.
Yeah,
us.
we've got 2 episodes out. 2 episodes out currently. Zola, which was a lot of fun to talk about, and Minash, which some people liked more than others.
featuring Aaron
Spence.
J. We had a guest.
Featuring Aaron J. And not tomorrow, but the day after, we will have our episode on Saint Maud out, featuring one Dylan Van Thine. So
Funky boy.
stay tuned for that. You can find it on Spotify currently. We are trying to get it on other platforms as we speak. But right now, just on Spotify. Anyway, have a good one. Bye-bye.